Hello, I'm Edwin and welcome to Human Harmony. Today we dive into a topic that affects everyone at some point in their lives, the battle between mental burnout and physical fatigue. It's crucial to understand the difference between these two, as they can impact our lives and productivity in significant ways. We'll be peeling back the layers on these often misunderstood conditions, exploring their causes, effects, and how we can manage them. So buckle up as we embark on this enlightening journey, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more insightful content. To start off, we must first understand what mental burnout is. Picture this: your mind is a rubber band. When it's stretched too much for too long, it loses elasticity and eventually breaks. This is akin to mental burnout. It's the result of too much stress, too much pressure, and not enough time for rest and recovery. So what are the signs of mental burnout? It's more than just feeling tired or stressed out. It can manifest as a constant state of physical and emotional fatigue. You may find yourself feeling overwhelmed, irritable, and unable to focus. You might lose interest in things you once enjoyed, and even your relationships could suffer. What causes mental burnout? In many cases, it's a consequence of a high-stress environment, unrelenting workloads, and unrealistic expectations. It can also be triggered by a lack of social support or feeling unappreciated in your personal and professional life. Mental burnout doesn't just affect your mood or your ability to think clearly. It can have serious implications on your overall quality of life. It can influence your emotional state, leading to feelings of detachment, cynicism, and a sense of ineffectiveness. It can strain your relationships as you may become less patient, less empathetic, and more prone to conflict. Moreover, mental burnout can have physical repercussions as well. It can lead to sleep disturbances, headaches, and even increase your susceptibility to illness. It's a state of chronic stress that can wreak havoc on your body's system, leading to a host of health issues such as depression, anxiety, and cardiovascular disease. In essence, mental burnout is when your mind is stretched beyond its limit, causing emotional and cognitive exhaustion. But remember, it's not a life sentence. There are ways to cope and recover, which we'll delve into the latter part of this discussion, so stay tuned. On the other hand, physical fatigue is quite different. Imagine running a marathon. Your legs are burning, your lungs are gasping for air, and you feel like you could collapse at any moment. That feeling of exhaustion, of being utterly spent, is what we refer to as physical fatigue. It's a depletion of physical energy that leaves your body feeling drained and weak. Physical fatigue can manifest in a variety of ways, from a general feeling of tiredness to specific muscle weakness. It can make simple tasks like climbing stairs or carrying groceries feel like monumental challenges. And it's not just muscle strength or endurance. Physical fatigue can also impact your coordination and reaction times, making you more prone to accidents and injuries. But what causes physical fatigue? It can be a result of several factors, including excessive physical activity, lack of sleep, poor nutrition, or underlying health conditions. For example, pushing your body too hard during a workout can lead to muscle fatigue, while not getting enough sleep can leave you feeling sluggish and lethargic. Similarly, not eating a balanced diet can deprive your body of the nutrients it needs for energy, leading to fatigue. Physical fatigue doesn't just affect your body, it can also impact your daily life. It can sap your motivation, making it harder to concentrate, and even affect your mood, making you more irritable or depressed. In severe cases, it can be debilitating, interfering with your ability to perform basic tasks or participate in activities you enjoy. In terms of physical health, persistent or chronic fatigue can be a warning sign of more serious conditions, such as anemia, thyroid issues, or heart disease. So it's important to listen to your body. If you're constantly feeling tired, despite getting enough sleep and eating well, it might be time to see a doctor. In a nutshell, physical fatigue is when your body is drained of energy, making it hard to carry out even the simplest of tasks. Now that we understand what mental burnout and physical fatigue are, it's time to compare the two. First, let's talk about the symptoms. Mental burnout often manifests as loss of motivation, decreased efficiency, and feeling of helplessness. You might find yourself struggling to concentrate or feeling emotionally drained. On the other hand, physical fatigue is usually characterized by a persistent sense of tiredness, decreased energy, or muscle weakness. You might feel as though you are always out of breath or that your body just can't keep up. Now, let's move on to causes. Mental burnout is typically the result of prolonged stress or dissatisfaction, often in a work or academic setting. It's like running a mental marathon without a finish line in sight. Physical fatigue, however, can be triggered by a variety of factors, including overexertion, inadequate sleep, or an underlying health condition. It's akin to pushing your body to its limits without giving it time to recover. As for effects, both mental burnout and physical fatigue can have significant impact on your quality of life. Mental burnout can lead to a decline in job performance, strained relationships, or even mental health issues like depression or anxiety. Physical fatigue, meanwhile, can make it hard to carry out daily activities, and in severe cases, might even result in injury. Here's where some misconceptions come in. Many people believe that mental burnout is just an excuse for laziness or lack of discipline, but this couldn't be further from the truth. Mental burnout is a serious issue that can have debilitating effects. Similarly, physical fatigue is often dismissed as a sign of aging or poor physical condition. However, it can be a symptom of a larger health issue and should not be overlooked. Now, you might be thinking, but I felt both mentally exhausted and physically tired at the same time. How do I know the difference? Well, the key is understanding the primary source of your exhaustion. If it's mainly due to mental or emotional stress, it's likely mental burnout. If it's primarily due to physical strain or lack of rest, it's probably physical fatigue. While they may seem similar on the surface, mental burnout and physical fatigue are distinct in their own ways. Understanding the differences between them is the first step towards addressing them appropriately. So, the next time you're feeling drained, take a moment to decipher whether it's your mind or your body that needs a break. Knowing the difference between mental burnout and physical fatigue is crucial, but what's even more important is knowing how to cope with them. Strategies for managing these two conditions, while somewhat similar, do have distinct differences. To combat mental burnout, the first step is to recognize the signs. How is your mood? Are you feeling detached or uninterested in the things that you used to enjoy? If so, self-care becomes more paramount. This could include anything from taking a day off, meditating or practicing mindfulness, to spending time in nature or with loved ones. Anything that helps you recharge mentally. Another strategy is to establish boundaries. This can mean saying no to additional tasks at work or taking breaks throughout the day. It's crucial to remember that it's okay not to be on all the time. A third strategy is reaching out to others. This could be a trusted friend, a family member, or a mental health professional. Sometimes simply talking about what you're going through can provide relief and offer a fresh perspective. On the other hand, managing physical fatigue often involves more tangible actions. Regular exercise, for instance, can increase your energy levels and improve your mood. It might seem counterintuitive to move your body when you're tired, but it's a proven method to combat fatigue. Nutrition also plays a significant role. A well-balanced diet can provide your body with the necessary nutrients it needs to function optimally. And don't forget about hydration. Dehydration can cause fatigue and affect your overall physical performance. Lastly, sleep is fundamental. It's not just about the quantity, but also the quality. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of uninterrupted sleep every night and establish a consistent sleep routine. Remember, both mental burnout and physical fatigue are signs that your body and mind need a break. It's not a sign of weakness, but a signal to take care of yourself. And if these strategies don't seem to help, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Remember, it's okay to take a break and seek help when you're feeling overwhelmed or exhausted. So there you have it, a comprehensive comparison between mental burnout and physical fatigue. We've explored these two concepts, diving deep into their definitions, signs, and symptoms. We've seen how mental burnout, a state of emotional, mental, and often physical exhaustion brought on by prolonged or repeated stress, differs from physical fatigue, a condition characterized by decrease in physical performance and muscle weakness. The key takeaway here is that both conditions are significant, and they both require our attention and care. It's crucial to recognize the signs early and take proactive steps to manage them. Whether it's through regular exercise, adequate rest, a balanced diet, or seeking professional help, taking care of your mental and physical health should always be a priority. Thank you for joining us today. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below on your thoughts about this topic. Stay healthy and see you on the next video.